My name is Meredith Hand. I'm Business Development Manager with Sandals and Beaches Resorts, which is, of course, within a division of Unique Vacations Canada. And I'm very happy to be here to present a little bit of information about Sandals and Beaches Resorts, which is the world's #1 all-inclusive company for 22 years in a row now, voted by the World Travel Awards. So it all began in 1981. We are actually a Jamaican company, which a lot of people are unaware of. We started in 1981, so 37 years ago now. And we started as a tiny little resort in Montego Bay, and we've now expanded to include 6 different islands all over the English-speaking Caribbean. You'll find 16 different Sandals properties to choose from, and what we really specialize in is romance. So it's all about romance when you go to our properties, because all Sandals resorts have been and always have been for couples only. So our tagline is "Love is all you need," and because romance is really our specialty, we really focus, of course, on destination weddings and honeymoons. This is something that we're really well versed at, and we really enjoy watching our clients go through the process of saying "I do" and making that day a very special one for them. So our brand itself actually has 2 property brands that we mainly represent when it comes to our weddings and our honeymoons. So Sandals Resorts is the original resort that opened 37 years ago in Montego Bay, and Sandals Resorts actually became so popular, and we had many people, of course, having children, and they decided they wanted to bring them to Sandals. But because Sandals is adults only, couples only actually, we had to open a second brand called Beaches Resorts by Sandals. So we do offer incredible free wedding packages at both Sandals as well as Beaches Resorts. So if you are looking at bringing children to your wedding, of course, that is something you can look at as well. If they're going to be staying on the resort with you, you can look at Beaches Resorts instead of Sandals. It's the same quality of service, the same wedding inclusions that we're talking about, but just allowing, of course, all ages, including those under 18. When a couple decides to book their wedding package or their honeymoon when they go to a Sandals or a Beaches resort, it really isn't done in a package per se. Our packages really don't exist, because what we really do is make sure that every single experience for the bride and groom is unique. So we take each couple, we sit down with them, we go through an entire process when we plan their wedding. So we make sure they have their wedding concierge, they have an entire team on property as well. We're really making sure every single aspect of their wedding and their honeymoon experience is unique. So for the wedding, some of the things that they want to look at, of course, obviously flowers. So we have over 200 different types of flowers you can choose from. We do have a few creative ideas that we can present to the bride and groom of some options for tableware, for, again, flowers, for decor, of course, different locations, such as being on the beach, of course, would be the most obvious ones. We have some incredible lush garden locations. So really what the bride and groom can do is really mix and match from hundreds of different options to really customize their wedding. So what you can really experience when you're at one of our properties is, say if you were there and there were a couple weddings that day, we can almost guarantee those 2 weddings are going to look completely different. Whereas, some other properties, they might be a little more standardized. At Sandals and Beaches, there's absolutely nothing standard about our wedding experience. So what's included if you stay 3 nights or more at a Sandals or Beaches property, you actually have your wedding for free. So your free wedding includes things like, of course, your florals, your centerpiece. You have a reception dinner, which includes sparkling wine and hors d'oeuvres. You, of course, have your Chiavari chairs with your cushions as well. You also have, the list goes on and on. You also have your manicure for the bride and a foot massage for the groom. There is a list of well over a dozen different options that are included and unlimited at our properties within the wedding experience, but within the resort as well. And that's something that's really special about our properties. We don't even allow tipping on our properties, with the exception of our butler and our spa staff. That's it. Nobody can be tipped on our properties. So the inclusions within the weddings and within the resorts themselves are really incredible, and are not only included, but also unlimited during the client's stay. So the unique honeymoon accommodations that you will find at our properties vary, and it really depends on what the client is looking for. So within each Sandals and Beaches property, our properties themselves all have different personalities. So it's really great to work with a travel agent who can really help narrow it down for you. One couple's favorite Sandals would be the opposite for the next couple that you talk to. It's really not cookie cutter, so you want to make sure you match the right property, and then from there you get into the nitty-gritty with the accommodations. So the accommodations vary greatly again, and you want to make sure you're in the right room that you're looking for. So some of the things that we have are incredibly exciting over-the-water suites. That's been a Caribbean first for us. We introduced these beautiful villas that are over the water. They have glass bottom floors. They come fully staffed with your private team of 2 butlers. They vary in size from about 800 to well over 1,600 square feet. And they are the top level suites. We also have some incredible suites that are called sky pool suites. So you literally roll out of your king size bed, you walk a few steps, and you're right there on one of the 4th or 5th floors, for example, in Grenada, and you have this beautiful infinity pool with a glass edge right off of your room, but on one of the top floors of the building. So you can imagine the sunrise, the sunset, just watching it from a sky pool suite off of your bedroom. The rooms, of course, also something we're very famous for is our Love Nest suites. And our Love Nest suites are rooms that we particularly select and recommend for someone looking for the ultimate romance vacation, whether that be a honeymoon, a wedding, or both, or whether it just be a romantic trip for the 2 of you. These Love Nest suites really feature specific touches that make the guest room itself, or the suite, extremely romantic for the couple involved. So something, if you are interested, you can actually go to sandals.com, to our wedding site. If you just click on weddings from sandals.com or beaches.com. And when you go there, if you click on weddings, there's actually a wedding planning process there where you can go through and see all the different options and kind of figure out kind of what interests you and start the planning process, which can, of course, be really exciting. And from there, of course, you can reach out to a professional, of course, as well, and they can help you figure out exactly which resort, which room type, options that you're looking for. Of course, our website, as well as our YouTube channel, though, are great first resources to check out, and then reach out to your preferred travel professional from there.